Don't lift it up. You know what's
Right,
under
yeah,
there.
like-
Like, come on. Every time.
Mm. Honestly, same, bro.
Welcome, everybody.
What's
Welcome
up?
to PBR. I'm B.
I'm Pizer.
Thanks for being here.
This is episode 69.
Yep.
Again.
69, 69.
We have 2 episode 69s.
Yeah. So, special one today because I'm showing him another video.
Yes, you've seen this.
I've seen this.
I have
I've
not.
seen this very many times.
Mhm.
And it is one of my, like, I wouldn't say guilty pleasure movies, but it's
Mhm.
one of my movies that I like to recommend to people because a lot of people have not seen this.
It's like the what,
Yeah.
13th Warrior, is that what it's called?
13th Warrior, yeah.
13th Warrior, okay.
And the funny thing is, majority of the time, like over 90% of the time, when I say like, "Oh, I haven't seen this," when someone says that,
Mhm.
they've definitely heard of it.
You know, in this case, I had, but people around me had.
Mhm.
Because I brought this up to a couple of people, my friend John, so shout out to you. I know you watch all these videos. I was talking to him before I came here, and he had said that he had heard of it too.
Yeah.
So the only thing I know about it, I did a quick Google search. Apparently it's based off a book written by Michael Crichton, who
Mhm.
did Jurassic Park.
Yep.
So that's already excited me a little bit.
Yep.
And that was kind of loosely based off of Beowulf.
Yep.
So I didn't look any further because I don't like to go into things with spoilers or whatever. I just wanted to see quickly, who do I recognize, or do I recognize anything about it? And that was the
Antonio
one.
Banderas is in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm
He's-
sold already.
He's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
You know, so I love that man.
Just rewatched The Mask of Zorro recently. It's so.
Mask of Zorro.
I
I could say so many good things
Yeah.
about that movie.
Yeah.
I love watching that movie and
Uh-huh.
like looking at the fucking pyrotechnics.
Oh,
and
yeah.
some of the best explosions. If
Yeah.
if you're looking for a movie with like
Mm.
some of the most insane explosions, Mask of Zorro.
Yeah.
Surprising.
And what's funny is watching it now. There's actually in those explosions, it's like a jaguar. Like roar is the sound effect.
word?
You literally hear a like you hear it. Like it's anyway. We're getting off track from that amazing movie. 9.5 out of 10. I
Yeah.
mean, it's incredible.
No
I remember
doubt.
seeing it in a theater when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I wore out the VHS tape that we had of it. I
Yeah.
loved it so much.
Awesome.
So hopefully this movie gives me the same sentiment in some
Hopefully.
way. You know,
Hopefully.
I don't know. Like, yeah, what would you say? So Banderas is in it, which that's already gonna set it pretty high for me. But I don't know much else other than that brief, somewhat one sentence premise. And I'm excited
Excellent.
because I think everything you've shown me so far, I've thoroughly enjoyed.
That's true. Good track record. And same with you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
The
like,
platform
I
last
think,
week was pretty fun.
oh,
Yeah, love that.
I've
movie.
watched that like 3 times already.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you were talking to me about like some of the theories you had.
Yeah.
Because like watching it a
I
couple
watched
more
it in
times.
English also,
Mhm.
and I watched it with subtitles again. But yes, I have more theories we can talk about.
Well, that's one thing that I like about doing these videos that we do is because it's a reason to go back and watch other movies. I watched Equilibrium again. I told you that. I had to rewatch it just because I really wanted to,
Love that.
kind of enjoy it again. So yeah, this I'm sure will be another one that I treat the same way. Is there anything else that you want to
Nope.
say about it?
No, that's
No?
it.
Cool.
I think
All
we
right,
should just get into it.
let's go.
All right, do the honors.
That is the. I was supposed to stop the recording.
No, don't do that.
This one.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that could have been bad. Like no.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Until one fateful day, I met a beautiful woman.
Ooh.
This is giving me vibes of The Mummy.
I love that movie too.
Love it.
I would run, bro.
It's the worst part, man. Run where?
Mongolians have a history with the Tatar people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, we're very similar people. But they've done some
who
shit.
wasn't back then?
They've done some shit.
They have stopped! They are not following! About! The Norsemen! About! Look! They are going!
I wonder if this is the worst fate.
The Tatars are like, alright, we don't fuck with the Vikings.
Yeah.
I love the laughing. Just ha 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 ha.
Some drunk guy in the back of a tavern just slapping his belly as he laughs.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
Yeah.
like.
He says the king will not speak to us.
Non loquator, qui mortus est.
Apparently, the king won't speak to us because he's dead. This is his funeral.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh!
Forgot about that part.
Yeah. I saw the guy sit down and kind of like tuck a knife, and I was kind of like, I thought he was going to get ready to go after Antonio Banderas, like on the guy's command. I didn't think he was going to go after the dude's throat.
In the mist, the boy was being polite, giving them time to decide if he's real.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. No.
Resine nomine.
I kind of like that this doesn't have subtitles, that we're kind of experiencing this the
Yeah.
same way that he is.
Yeah.
Vocat hominum ad numerum lunarum.
Yeah. You're right though. I just like not knowing and getting it through him is like, I dig it.
Even the way the camera's moving, it's like we are Antonio Banderas' eyes right now.
Right.
It makes you feel a little bit more like, what the fuck is going on in this situation? Because you're getting a translation of a translation.
Yep.
You know?
Through like a whole nother language. Too.
Yes.
Araberen. We must send the Araber.
Tertius decimus homo septem trium non skit. She says the 13th man must be no Northman.
Well,
The hell are you saying?
The 13th warrior is you.
roll credits.
He just got it's got voluntold.
Yeah, right. You have voluntold into
Yeah.
it. Don't even speak the language.
Yeah.
Was this translator? I mean, his 14th warrior?
No, he ain't going.
Oh, he's not even going. So he's
No.
Wow. Is he figuring it out?
Mm.
Så kommer det bäste, så kommer det bäste. Då han ville gå, ropte han till dem.
Love their laugh, dude. It's just
Such
imagine
a
having
hearty
that much
laugh.
fun just like hanging out. You know, it's awesome.
So then he says, do not foretell me wife, for I will get no supper when I come home tonight. I don't sound like that.
Ronald slept with her while we took the horse.
Some smoke-collared camp girl. Look like that one's mother.
My mother
Mmm.
was pure woman.
They're like, what the fuck?
Right?
A noble family. And I, at least, know who my father is.
Mm.
Pig-eating son of a whore.
Where did you learn our language?
I listened.
The subtle music in the back is good too.
Yeah.
It's just a good soundtrack. Like,
Reminds you of the
All
Mummy, right?
well, exactly. Yeah. I love a good adventure film soundtrack, you
Yeah.
know, National Treasure even, where nothing like stands out like you're like, oh yeah, that's National Treasure, but like
Mhm.
it's just fun to listen to while you're watching it, you
Yeah.
know?
Only an Arab would bring.
A dog to war? I heard this the first time.
Well, I guess historically speaking, weren't Vikings big, giant, towering people compared to the average person from the Middle East back around this
Yeah,
time?
and also just the horses are different too.
I was gonna say, yeah,
like back where I'm from, horses are much shorter.
much shorter,
Yeah,
smaller,
so-
probably faster.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're built for like endurance. They can go for like hundreds of miles.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah.
just no problem.
Right.
Versus the big horses built for.
Showing the agility right here. Yeah. Okay.
Come on. The dog can jump.
Yeah, that isn't. Well,
Yeah.
whatever.
Water simulation was not up to
No,
par back then. yeah.
not yet. Yeah, they really hadn't figured that part out. Oh, they're getting ready. Hmm. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was he yelling to get the? I wonder to get the sound vibrating off.
Yeah. See
It's
if
like
it sounds
sonar
different,
back
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Your lord lives in a hut.
I mean, I think it's probably like pretty accurate to the day, you know what I mean? Because these are not like kings of entire countries, right? These are like lords of,
X amount of land.
yeah, some area, whatever.
Mhm.
Their tribe.
Looks nice at least.
Nice view.
Yeah. You're gonna get trampled by anybody that wants to come and take it over, but nice view. This looks a little bit more elegant.
Not too bad on the inside, you know.
Yeah.
Don't judge a a castle by the.
Okay, well,
cover.
it's also raining on the inside, so
that's true.
yeah.
Speak to me, boy! Who did this? Speak to me!
Find someone who knows him.
Wait!
Damn, quit yelling at the boy.
Right,
like obviously
screaming
he's
at him.
traumatized.
Yeah.
The boy.
It's a farmstead just up the glen. I will take you.
This reminds me of Valheim. Okay. This is rated R, right? We saw somebody's chest get sliced open at the beginning.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll see some shit.
Okay. I just didn't know if they were going to see some decapitated children or something. Oh, well. Oh, well.
Not
there's
a
that.
child,
Yeah,
but,
not a
yeah.
child, but there's something.
Don't lift it up. You know what's
Right,
under
yeah,
there.
like-
Like, come on. Every time.
Honestly, same, bro.
Kind of a man could do that. It was not man.
Gotta say.
It's the window.
Oh.
My man's was the only one snoozing.
Mhm.
When they come, we form a circle in the center of the room, backs to one another.
Makes sense. Smart.
Tell warrior. Very soon.
I'm about to say, you ain't got no choice,
Yeah,
bro.
You're sleeping in a circle, bro.
Yeah, he's being voluntold this
Yeah.
entire thing.
Yep.
Thank God this isn't shaky cam. I hated shaky cam.
It was pretty big back then.
It was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is around the time of The Patriot, right? That's like one of the
Yeah.
most shaky cam movies ever.
I think, yeah, a little before maybe.
Yeah.
But also, that's one thing I like about this movie is the different lenses it uses, the shots. It's very like, it's very on point. For a type of movie like this.
Rip his head off.
None of them. What? None of them. None of the ones we killed.
Nor do I.
That's strange. I didn't expect there to be a mystery of who these bad guys are, and I'm already thinking about wanting to rewatch it to see, like, after I figure out, or when the movie tells me what it is there anything that I missed early on, or like things like that, you know?
Yeah.
That was an interesting thing they did there. The music was pretty rough and gruff when the Viking was hitting it in, and then when it switched back to him, the flutes came in and it sounded very Middle Eastern again, you know? Very subtle things that composers like to do. Yep. Here you go.
It works.
When you die, can I give that to me dog?
The Horn of Gondor.
They've roused the fireworm.
The worm. The beacons are lit.
Gondor calls for aid.
Now you saw the fireworm. It's cavalry. I'd rather prefer a dragon. Torches.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Allah, be merciful.
This camera work is good.
It's good, right?
Yeah, this camera work is really good.
Love the fucking ambient lighting from all the torches, you know? Gives you an idea of exactly how many there are back there.
Oh, they're just gonna burn this shit. Shoot him with arrows, yeah.
There you go. Might as well be a fire-breathing dragon, right?
Right, yeah.
Imagine all these fucking torches coming
At
in
this point, yeah, like...
with everything made out of wood.
Really underutilized the use of arrows.
Yeah.
I saw him setting a bunch out.
Nobody's shooting them.
I know, right?
What do I do with it? Put your foot on it and stand.
Pretty simple.
Say tear an ACL.
Yeah. Effective. Right? Just swing it.
See, the Game of Thrones guys needed to see this movie because that's how you shoot a fight scene in the dark.
In the dark,
with like some natural lighting, you know, to illuminate it. Not just like, let's just turn the contrast up.
Yeah.
Just to fuck with everybody.
Or look at Helm's Deep.
Helm's Deep, yeah, another perfect example.
One of the best ever.
I think that's like
nighttime,
the best. Yeah, that's like the best ever. Like,
dude, the fucking
epic
thing
battles,
is like 50 minutes long.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 50, but it's over.
I think
40
it was
minutes.
40 something. It was 40 minutes of battle.
And you're never fucking sure of if they're gonna survive or not.
No.
And everything that happens is so clear, you know. But different movie.
I think this did it really well too. I almost actually like this lighting and the way they shot this a little bit better. Obviously, Helm's Deep is better,
right?
But this was still good.
Yeah,
I kind of like the way it looks.
Torches, you know, everything makes sense. There's no like, there's no weird shit going on.
No,
it's dark in times where there's no torches, and It's, you know, there's fires around. It's well lit.
Oh, they got one.
Yeah. They killed so many, they couldn't have possibly.
About to say, they can recover all their bodies.
Yeah.
Looks like the mating of a man and some beast.
It's a man.
If it's a man, it must sleep. If it sleeps, it has a lair, and we have a trail.
Attack them.
Is there a choice?
Have we anything resembling a plan?
Ride till we find them. Kill them all.
It's a pretty good plan.
Not bad. I mean, what else?
I don't really find a flaw in their logic.
Yeah. Nothing to defend here, really. It's all kind of gone to shit already.
Looking at this place makes me think of the end of like Thor 3, where it's like, let's just move.
Yeah.
Let's just take ass. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
It's dumb. You know?
Yeah. Just the place, you know.
Right.
Let's move away from the eater of the deads.
Right.
Fires. Is there a cave?
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Not so immortal seeming now.
Yeah.
They're like legit cave people.
Yeah.
Surprise, this is the prequel to The Descent.
Yeah. And then they eventually turn into
whatever gremlins that movie had, the golem creatures.
Yeah. Can't show that on YouTube.
No, say, yeah.
Look at your feet.
They got a problem.
I don't think it's a problem.
That's why they take all the heads.
Uh-huh.
They're like, we need more skulls. We're gonna meet our skull quota.
There's a lot of faith in that rope around that stalagmite.
Yeah.
Stalactite. Whichever one hangs down. Okay, that's pretty cool, though.
That's pretty badass. I would smack into that rock so hard and probably fall.
I would hit it one time and the wind would be knocked out of me so hard.
They're like,
yeah, like, what do we do?
Yeah, okay.
Remember, no Russian.
Ooh.
Quick work. Yeah, I knew it. Light work. Like, that guy had no chance. Well, that's Snake.
Yeah. It's the style back then, you know?
Oh, but see, it's red on black, though. So it's a friendly jack. It's red on yellow, kill a fellow.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little rhyme. That easy? No. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, it was that easy. But did she get him, though?
She did. With the raptor claw.
There's a passage leading down.
You want to go down more?
Can't go up, they're coming.
Stream disappears under the rocks.
Well, time to fight.
There's a surf out there. Can we swim it? Do we drown? Try.
Well, either fight to the death or give it a shot.
Yeah. The fight is definitely certain death.
The way we'll know is they don't follow us. It's too far to swim.
My smoker's lungs could never.
Yeah. When I was little, like I would watch these kind of scenes
And hold your breath.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
it's the best. Like, can I make it?
Right.
Want vengeance for killing the mother. It will come soon. Again? We killed the mother, but not the leader. As long as he lives, they will come back to fight us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the horn guy.
Yeah, the power horn.
Yeah.
The horn of power.
The power horny guy.
Yeah. The horny power.
Ugh. I don't want to think about the horny power. God, but that'd be like the worst Captain Planet ring.
I know.
You know? Earth, wind, fire, horny.
They used arrows this time, alright, kids.
But I say they set all these fucking arrows and spears up and they just get ready for a sword fight. No, puppy.
Puppy dog. Love that shot.
Mm-hmm.
Pan up.
Mm.
There you go, kids.
About fucking time. Although, again, shoot them on the way in, not when they get there.
Weak arms, you know?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, doggy. Ruff, ruff. This is a very prolonged, like, slow-mo done pretty well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a couple of rough shots because it's the 90s and
Right.
slow-mo was not, I mean, you know, it wasn't all perfect, but it's still good.
Yeah. It's both, like, good storytelling and
Yes.
also just, like, stylistically it looks fucking dope with
Yes.
the rain.
Oh. Cut the head off the snake, I guess.
Yeah, no more
Oh,
power horns.
that was for Target.
Yeah. Oh, man. They forgot to take the tag off.
Uh-huh.
That's what the crazy lady said.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to kill them both.
Mm-hmm. Is that it?
That's it.
Uh-huh.
He's done his job.
Fulfilled his destiny.
Yeah.
We shall make prayers for your safe passage.
Prayers to who?
In your land, one god is perhaps enough, but we have need of many.
May his blessing be upon pagan men who loved other gods.
Arabic writing looks so cool.
That's dope.
Nice. Nice.
There you go. Well,
Yeah. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it. I wasn't afraid of like not liking it. It was a matter of like how far I was gonna go. But unique and yet still fit that style of a action adventure kind of movie. But I do like that it had a way of telling a story in its own way, basically, because you can clearly see the resemblance to like Beowulf, you know, and I know it's based off a book that is based off of Beowulf, so it makes a lot of sense. Which that's not a knock on it, you know.
Oh, it's one of the oldest like legends out there.
Yeah,
like,
if anything, it's a nice homage, and I think that that's like a lot of things people like to criticize nowadays. Like, well, there's no original movies anymore; everything's remake or reboot. But there is such thing as like an homage with your own style of story, and that's how I kind of view this in a way. So I can't take off or nitpick for anything like that. And that's the thing is like, if I was going to say anything bad about this movie, I'd have to really nitpick it about how some of these things are definitely trapped in its time. Some things don't age well, and I don't mean like with the special effect. I mean anything before like 2010 at this point. I'm not to give a pass on most of its special effects, you know, because like a lot of stuff just doesn't hold up. You got to be fair to it. So I'm not even talking about that. I just mean more or less like the storytelling style and maybe the way that you could argue that the ending feels a little bit rushed, kind of in a way. But I think the reason why it had to be that way is because it had such a great setup. I think this movie did a really good job kind of taking you for a ride to figure out what's going on, almost where you think this is mystical.
Yeah.
Like they are being attacked by like these mist creatures, cave dwelling. It's like
fire serpents.
Yeah,
right? Like,
is
it actually a fire serpent that's coming? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, you know what's actually kind of funny because this movie did what the Rock Hercules movie tried to do.
Right.
Which basically like it was like, yeah, Hercules did accomplish all these crazy feats. He killed the lion. The lion wasn't bigger than him.
Right.
You know, but like it was stuff like that. You know, it's just kind of with like it brought legend to reality in a way. So I thought that was very cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, well, reminded me of The Mummy a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that was...
Scratches the same itch for me.
Yeah,
like,
it really does.
It's like a fun movie to watch, you know?
Yeah, it really does. Fight scenes were fantastic, well choreographed, well shot. I hate shaky cam. We said that earlier. I don't know if that makes it into the video or not, but I cannot stand shaky cam. That was really big at this time. It was shot very well. It honestly made me go like, Game of Thrones guys, why didn't you watch this? And like, you know, the Battle of Winterfell should have been something like this, you know? So I don't have a lot of negative things to say about it. And I guess one last thing is, you know, I wish that The Hobbit took some ideas, because this actually kind of felt like that. That's the other thing. I was thinking about like The Hobbit a lot when I was watching this, you know?
Interesting.
It took like, not necessarily like the same story, obviously, but I just kind of felt like it took a large cast of people and it made you care about them in a way that like a movie like The Hobbit really didn't make me care about that large group of people, you know? Even when all those guys died, I was like, oh man, that sucks. You know, that guy's pretty cool. And when the big guy died, I was like, oh no, not the big dude. So yeah, I always give a movie props for stuff like that. Definitely some story issues, but that's what happens with action adventure movies. I mean, the whole Prince thing is kind of dumb and useless. He just disappeared.
It never went anywhere.
It literally never went anywhere.
Barely saw the king.
Like
I have the same issue with this.
Yeah, there were a lot of like inner politics that looked like this could have been a 2-hour movie, but you know what? Honestly, I'm glad that it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it didn't overstay its welcome. They killed that woman. They're like, okay, we got to kill one more guy. Let's just get to it. You know, let's just do that part. We've already done enough right here. And I kind of appreciate that movie for that. So I would say I think this is a solid, hard 7 out of 10.
Yep.
You know, I gotta say this was a fun one. You know,
awesome. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I'm glad you enjoyed it because the way I rate this movie is also a 7 out of 10, right? Because this is a solid one. It scratches the same itch for me as like, you know, The Mummy does. You know, this was fun the first time I saw it. This is still fun after the 10th, 20th time I'm seeing it, essentially. But the other thing is like more.
I also like how it wasn't the white savior.
Yeah.
For once, you know, it was the white dudes being. Well, I mean, I guess still the king, kind of. Yeah. But it was nice to it. What like yeah.
Yeah,
it was
guy, right?
It wasn't the trope of The Last Samurai or Dances with Wolves or Pocahontas or something like that. You know, he wasn't even really like a savior, but he was an important part of their story.
Yeah, I mean, without him, they wouldn't have had the 13th Warrior.
Yes.
Like, you know, it was prophecy in
the
a way,
Hobbit
right?
In a way too, right? They bring Bilbo along out of nowhere. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this, and he's like, fuck it, I'm a part of it. You know, same thing with this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's done really well. Like, more I watch this, the more I notice like the camera moves, the camera angles, the music is always, it's excellent. Right? They like, you noted out, right? Which is awesome because they switch between this like kind of like a European style classic like boom, you know, to like a, you know, there's like a scale on a piano where, you know, if you play it in sequence, it's like it sounds Arabic, right? So they kind of utilize that, but it's a good mix of the two.
Yes.
And they switch back and forth, which you know, I'm glad you noticed because I fucking love that shit too.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, Antonio Banderas, he's awesome in this. And yeah, like you said, the fight scenes are very satisfying. Like, it happens, they have a good build up, the intrigue is there, and it happens, it's always a good payoff, right? Even the small, like, they have a fight, they're standing in a circle fighting in a dark room, yet you're like, this is awesome.
Both boss battles were short little fights, which, you know, really, that's kind of how a lot of fighting went back then.
Yeah,
there weren't these big, long, drawn. It was about like trying to cut the other person down quickly and move on. So
it's like, this is a big guy with a long sword. You just
Yeah.
and the other person with a claw is dead. Like, you know, so there wasn't anything like.
And she, you know, used her speed to get in and kill him. It was afterwards, obviously, way later, but she did get her kill.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, yeah, she got that poison thing in there, which is awesome. But yeah, no, it's I enjoy because there's just so many like small things in here that, you know, like when you watch it first time, you don't notice everything, but you notice it like, okay, this is why I like this movie, is because all of these little things come together for a fun movie. This isn't like a game changer. This is kind of just in the style of the era, style of the time, you know, made to, you know, get out to, you know, the theaters and the DVDs and whatnot. But
there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with
At
that
all.
because it's a solid story, you know, it's a familiar story, and I think except for like that one scene with the boat in the at sea, everything else is like practical, right? Like
Yeah, when it opened with that, I honestly thought it was another like pre-roll.
Yeah.
I thought it was another like film company or production company. I did not expect it to be part of the movie, but like I said, 1999.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, outside of that, it's like, you know,
Yeah.
everything is. The fires are there, the battles are there, people getting cut down, the rain is there. You know, it's everything's practical, which is why it holds up until now. So
I agree.
7 out of 10 for me. Highly recommend you check it out, and if you enjoyed it, recommend it to your friends because it's one of those movies that people have heard of or have seen in passing and never like dove into it. It's a gem. I love it
For sure. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
First PBR of the new year.
That's true.
Feels
2023.
Pretty good. We are, I think, at the time we're recording this, we're like 3 subscribers away from 800. So we might even possibly hit it by the time this video comes out. So thank you guys.
Thank
for
you.
that.
And if you haven't subscribed at this point, please hit that subscribe button.
Please
share
do.
a video, leave a comment, hit the like. Everything helps. You know
All
what
that
I mean?
stuff. Yeah.
Hit the dislike. You know, I think even those will help.
You didn't like it, you know, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
And keep the suggestions coming, guys. We appreciate it. Obviously, we have a ton of movies that we can share between the two of us, but, you know, we would love to hear what you guys want to see as well. Keep them coming.
Yeah,
we have
anything
lists.
new as well. I know there's a lot of good new movies coming out. We want to dive into those as well.
see
Because
Glass
occasionally, like, we do...
Yeah, we did Halloween when that came out. We
Yeah.
did both Halloweens when that came out. We did
Right.
Dune when it came out.
Yeah.
We just gotta be careful with the way we upload it. But I think our new format now,
Yeah,
I think we
it
would get away
works
with
out.
it just fine because I don't think they would care. So
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, thanks, guys.
appreciate it.
Peace.